Millie. Hi, Dominic.
Hello, hello. Let me. All right, yeah. EV Max is kind of different,
Yeah, it's a little
but
bit.
but how do you got actually like 20 hours, 23 hours, like a
Actually,
free
I don't
trial?
know how many free hours you get, but I know you can only stream for 2 hours at a time. So you have to start over again.
Wow, the camera setting is completely different. Like I'm way more in the picture.
Yes.
Wow. Wait, lean back a little bit. Yeah, that's great. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I know. Teddy recommended it to you a couple of times, but it's kind of crazy to look at because you're so big on the picture.
You're used to being small.
Yeah,
Now I can see your face.
and I'm especially zoomed in pretty much. Huh, that's crazy. So how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Not too much doing.
Yeah, no, I know it's a weird time right now to go online, to go live because it's like almost I think it's like 5 o'clock p.m. right now over there.
That's about 4:45.
Yeah, somewhat. So most people will most likely be on work right now, or
Yeah.
at work.
Well,
At work it is.
gets off at 5.
Still learning, huh?
Karina gets off at 5, I think. So she'll be in.
Oh, maybe she's coming by. Powered by EV Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually, you could live a whole month just from the free trials when you have like, let's say, 4 or 5 email addresses.
Yes.
So you could go live for the whole month just only using free trials.
Yes. I mean, even if it's just 2 hours, that's no big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it stops it.
but
You have
it's it it stops it
yeah, because that's what happened at 10 o'clock this morning. It just stopped my live.
on EV Max or what?
Easy Mux.
Hmm. So it's kind of cutting off your stream at after 2 hours going live.
But it let me go live again today, so I'm pretty sure you can go live right after that.
That's weird. I kind of feel uncomfortable when I'm so close to the. Don't get me wrong, but I'm used to StreamYard where I'm kind of anywhere in the picture. But
Yeah.
now my face is completely full face on. Oh, Roblox came by. Hey, Roblox.
Hi, Roblox. How are you, sweetheart?
Yeah, he might be underage because he most likely is playing Roblox. There's one game the kids are completely in love with.
He's 50 and he comes in and he tells me what he does. He's a sweet kid.
Oh, that's nice.
What did you do today? I ask him what he does, and he tells me he went and mowed some yards and made money. Tells me that.
Oh, cool.
So I let.
That's great.
He's not bothering anybody. So
No, no, I know him. Like I actually know him. Like he has been around for a couple of times now. I'm just wondering because there are a lot of kids that kind of celebrating this game called Roblox.
yeah.
It's I think it's kind of like Minecraft. That Minecraft is a game even I used to play back in the days.
Oh
But that's just why I'm asking.
yeah. No kid. He's
Jenna, Jenna.
Genevieve. Ooh, step.
I'm just noticing. I'm just noticing the cool thing on EV Max is you have the chat and the panel just on one hand,
That I like
kind of.
because the other one's a pain in the ass. You can either have the chat or the panel.
That's the reason because I'm always using my PC and my phone. Like I'm using my phone as a camera and as an audio device, but I'm actually monitoring the chat with my PC. I'm
Got
looking extra sexy.
that?
Jenna, I think it just might be EV Max is kind of zooming me into the way more into the picture. I'm feeling kind of lost here.
Hi, Deborah.
like like it's literally focusing on your face.
Yes, it does.
That's cool. Wow, technology, technology.
How are you, Deborah?
Oh, it's Deborah. Deborah, Deborah and Jenna. Come on panel. Just click OK, 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 and you will be there. That's right. There's just the link, the
Yeah.
stream link. So just click hit on it, and I think you gotta just click on OK like 3 times to enable your camera, your voice, and you and that you want to be on panel. And I think that's it. The graphics of Emacs look so much more clear. Yeah, I think that's the reason why Teddy kept on recommending EVMAX. It has some advantages. Jenna, especially for you, if you would come on panel, um, EVMAX shows you the chat and the panel at the same time. You don't have to change anymore. Like you don't have to toggle between chat and panel.
And you can click over to something and click back, and it's still good. You don't have
hmm
to. It.
I'm drinking one out tonight. Oop.
Deborah,
Oh, what you having, Deborah? What's on the plan today?
so he's making something good.
Oh, I bet.
Took you 4 hours to get ready to go to Walmart. What did you have to do? Put makeup on? Taco rice? You mix that. It's really good.
Cooking chicken tacos rice.
Yep.
Is that kind of like of a? So she's not actually eating tacos, but like a rice stew or.
It's rice with spices and chicken in it. It's good.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
It is good.
Mm.
But tacos,
Yeah, y'all in America are way too spoiled when it comes to food. Like you're literally eating soul food every day.
oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Peg. Brian's home. Yeah, so I don't have Millie anymore. She runs right up to where he's home. Yep, she was already upstairs waiting for him. Millie was being cute, laying on the bed with me before.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Emacs is zooming in crazy. Sorry, just go ahead. I'm just kind of trying to adjust right here.
Okay, can you?
Okay. It's Tri-State.
Try state.
Welcome in. Hi, Mrs. Buzz.
Hi, Mrs. Buzz. How are you? Ooh, the tacos are fried. Yum.
So, it's actually chicken, rice, and tacos, or how can I understand?
It's the way my sister makes it. She makes the chicken and the rice together, and she puts
Mm-hmm. She
the
puts what?
taco seasoning. It's a seasoning mix.
Oh, okay. What's up, Angelic?
Hi, Angelic. You're out at the store.
Yeah, it's a weird time in the US to go live right now. I figured before, but I was kind of desperate to hang out online. But most people, most people are probably just going about their daily routine, like going for grocery or being at work. So I understand that most people might be busy right now. Chicken tacos and rice on the side. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that kind of sounds delicious.
That does sound good. Hi, Beanie. Uh-oh, what happened? There you are.
Oh, Mrs. Boss, you're about to have some surgery. Hey, Jenna, welcome on the panel.
Yeah, but I
But Mrs.
wonder
Boss is about to have some surgery.
why am I seeing two screens?
I don't know.
You have on the bottom side you have the chat, like the live chat, and on the upper side you got the panel. That's kind of just of a difference, if you will.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing y'all on the right side, and I'm seeing Dennis on the left
God
side moving
damn.
things around.
Damn, I can hear you way more clearer. I can hear you way more clear than in StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard's audio sucks.
Can you
It
put
kind of does. Like hearing you right now, I can hear you actually perfectly fine right now. I kind of
Well,
had a
now I
little bit
fixed it.
trouble with understanding what you're saying.
There you go. I fixed that now.
Damn, that's like high pitch, ultra HD. Good luck, Mrs. Bus. Mrs. Bus, what kind of surgery will you having?
I ended
Like
up
what
prostate. I went
what
over to
needs to be
electronics
fixed?
at Walmart today to look and see about if they had to switch too, and I go, all the stupid jackasses that went out and pre-ordered that thing and got it when they got tons of them in stock. By the end of the day, they paid more to pre-order it to buy the thing.
What did you get?
Hmm.
It was a Switch too. I didn't buy it because I'm not giving them $500 for a system.
No, that's crazy.
I'm gonna wait till they come down on the price and then buy it. Make sure they work all the bugs out of it. And I just thought it was stupid for all the people that stand in line that pre-ordered that thing when it dropped when they got plenty of them left over on the shelf.
Oh no, Mrs. Buzz, that sucks.
I'm like, you don't need to
I don't
pre-order.
even know
I
what
just
that
bought
is.
it. Huh?
Buzz is having a hysterectomy. It's when they take the lady parts out inside. You're
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That sounds kind of awful from what I'm seeing right now. Well, good luck, Mrs. Bus, with this. Hopefully, you're going to be better pretty soon.
You know, I keep
I
forgetting
never
to
heard
bring up my
about it.
food. Geez, I'm looking down at my tablet still.
Damn, I'm so fucking close. Why
Oh,
is the
it's okay.
camera zooming?
well. I hope you a pain-free recovery. Mine was pretty painful.
I'm busy building a rooster over here.
Oh, how cute!
The hee hee rooster from Moana.
Oh, he's
What's
adorable.
up, Biscuit?
Next month I'm buying
Welcome
a
in,
baby
baby Biscuit.
Gloria. Huh?
Yeah, Mrs. Bus, you will get through it. We are with you right there.
Hi, Joy.
Modern medicine can do wonders.
Have a nice bath, Joy. I wish I could get in a bathtub.
So
You can't get in the
fucking close.
bathtub?
I can't get into a bathtub because my legs don't bend, so I can't get in and out of anything like that. My
There
knee.
is a there is a company you can call that'll come and install these kind of bathtubs where you can actually sit in and have the door on it, you know?
Yes, I've seen those.
Yeah.
But
And you can get them with jacuzzi jets in them.
that would be nice.
Oh, baby Biscuit is going to be always on the job. No rest,
No rest for
no
me.
retaliation. Yeah, she's
Only thing
always working. Holy shit.
the only thing I say about that tub, you're sitting straight up. I'm like, how you play with yourself in the damn tub?
Mrs. Bassa, it's been wonderful so far.
My day's been great. I got to have my dog.
My day was good. I
Yeah.
ran into an Amish I hadn't seen in years. And he said something different about you, and I never said a word. And then he said, "Oh, your hair." And he said something else is different about you, and I didn't say a word. And he said, "Well, your chest looks different." And I said, "I never said a word." But I told my mom when we were coming home, I told her, "You got a problem with me, something. You're not gonna worry about what will happen to me in the world, you know. Because by the end of the day, I don't give a shit what people say to me for what I am. I don't care if they look at me, stare at me, talk about me or nothing. By the end of the day, I just keep to myself. I don't care."
Powered by EV Max. Look at the symbol.
Yes,
Powered by EV Max. I'm just, I'm just an advertisement right now. Powered by EV Max. Look at that. It's directly in my face.
that's better. Now we can see you.
Damn, you see, they did killing me eating over here too.
You're still eating.
Oh, Steve, by the way, what's going on in here? I'm having fantasies about you. Back you naked.
What's up, Steve?
How are you?
Yeah, we decided to have a little bit of a hangout on YouTube.
That's why it cut
Just a,
off again earlier. You
Yes.
only get 2 hours on here.
Yep. You can only do 2 hours at a time. So that's okay. I can just do like a 7 to 9.
Yeah, how much did it actually cost to actually get the upgrade?
The upgrade, I think it's like $17 a month, which is
Steve has you gotta help yourself right now with that.
you need an adult. I'll be the adult for a minute.
Don't spoil them.
Sorry, I can't help you. I'll call the police and tell them you lost your mommy. You don't know where she went. You can't find her.
You're right, Mrs. Buzz. He's definitely in the wrong place. There's no adults here,
Yo,
right?
Jenna, what you feasting on right now?
What, me?
You?
I'm eating
Yep.
Domino's stuffed crust cheese pizza.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh, Steve, I'll call. Don't worry, I'm gonna call your daddy. I'm quitting to come over here and take care of you and change your diaper.
No diapers allowed. I've had
What's up, White Fang Scratcher? Welcome in.
Hi, white thing.
white.
Yes, there is sometimes white thing will be sitting in your bushes the whole time while he come in other live streams.
Oh,
And if he sees trolls come in, he'll just whack them from the bushes.
yep. The only thing about this, you can't tell how many are in the room, how many likes you have. Uh, it's your paid version of Eating Muck. Uh, $2 a month. I think I might try it.
Okay, let's see. Be right back on the panel in a minute.
Okay.
And just
Well, what do you
gotta
think with
fix
the
my.
live one at the bottom?
What's
I
that?
hated that
Just gotta
thing, but
fix.
Janice, I hated that live counter that was in red, you know. I
Oh,
hated that on the streamer. It covered up somebody's face all the time.
hi, Chris.
Janice, was it more easier to set up a EV Max panel compared to StreamYard?
Much easier.
Or was it kind of the same?
It's pretty much the same. It's just you have to
All
figure out
right.
layout to use.
Oh, okay. I understand. Oh. Okay, y'all. Happy 420, I guess. Damn. Oh, Chrissy got in the chat. Welcome in, Chrissy.
I'm just hoping my sister has hamburgers still. She made a couple of.
What was that?
I just hope my sister still has hamburgers still made.
Please don't talk about food right now. I'm so hungry, and I kind of trying to forget about my hunger. So please don't talk about food.
No, he don't want to talk about food. Here I'm sitting here eating food on panel.
That was a joke, Steve. But if you're hitting it, it's always 420.
Yes, it is.
And today after I eat this, I won't gain a pound off food. The only thing it'll do is go to my hips and thighs and butt. I've noticed
Yeah.
I've got the damn cravings of a pregnant woman lately. I said that in the store to somebody, and the lady turned around and said, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, "No, I'm not pregnant. Do I look pregnant?"
That's funny. Somebody asked me if I was pregnant once, and I said, "Didn't your mother ever tell you not to ask a woman if she's pregnant?" I said, "No, I'm just fat, you idiot."
It's kind of a special topic. Like, I mean, but you kinda can figure it out yourself. Like, if a woman is pregnant, the shape of the belly has a specific shape to it. It's like it's not it's not as wide.
In the front.
It just goes up front, right? But if you have issue with being overfed, or if you have some adipositas, um, you go as well in in the white. So that's what I use to figure out if somebody is pregnant actually, or if you're just overfed or something. That's what I'm going with. It's a specific shape your belly builds. My pics are 4.2 millimeter fixed, then 420 and trans. Well, the thickest pic I've got is this one right here. I don't even know what that say. The
Well,
thickest one I got is 3 millimeters. That's the thickest one I got. I use it for my bass. Sometimes I use it for the guitar, but that's the thickest I got. It's like only 3 millimeters.
How many instruments do you play, Dominic?
Huh?
How many instruments can you play?
As of now, only two. I originally I wanted to go into drumming,
Yeah.
but as probably Steve could tell us, well, having a drum set, you gotta be aware where you can play it. So a drum set is a pretty loud instrument. You
Very.
cannot, yeah, you like if you're playing a drum set full fetched on, like you're going for it, you most likely can hear it all down the street. Like you can hear it like 100 yards away if you're in a closed house. So you might have the best thing you can have is like a practice room. Let's say that's kind of away from where the people are living,
Yes.
be- because it's just way too loud. So that's what I wanted to go with. Usually, I thought about having a hybrid drum set, but the the hybrid drum set is like you have an acoustic drum set, and there are those little electronic triggers on it. that kind of picks up the sound. And instead of the usual drum, hold on, I just don't remember the word. I gotta look it up real quick. Tom, no, that's not what I'm looking for.
Uh-oh. Deborah's mailing something to Bean. Look out.
Steve, help me out. What is called the skin, the drum skin that you're drumming on? What is it called, real quick?
A head. The drum head.
And
Yes,
that's
yes,
what we're
yes, yes.
doing,
Exactly. The drum head. It's a drum head. Right. Thank you, Janice. So what you want to do if you have an hybrid drum set is like you put up an acoustic drum set and you put instead of the normal drum heads you put on some sort of mesh kit, like of mesh heads. Those are like those are way more quiet, and you put on some electronic triggers, and those triggers are the most expensive part of all of it. Like a normal drum trigger could cost you like $260. Hold on, drum. Give me a second. Mm, mm, yeah, that's a perfect picture. So what's actually happening is you let's say in this case you have your snare drum, and you got this mesh head. It's not an actual drum head. It's like a mesh head. And what you want to do is like you put on this trigger that kind of picks up the sound. Whatever you play, it picks up the sound and converts it into a electronic digital drum sound. The advantage of all of this is it's absolutely quiet. Like compared to a wheel drum, it's completely quiet. So you just put on the trigger and then you just go for it. The trigger is has a cable right here, and this goes into a drum module. Like let's say, hold on, that's where it goes into. It goes into some sort of, it goes into something like this. Yeah, okay. That's a drum module. So you have your acoustic drum kit, you have those triggers I just showed to you, and those triggers go into this drum module, and then you can kinda transfer it into your PC and do whatever you want with it. But having having good sounding triggers, those triggers can cost a lot. That's the issue. And
Did you forget your C in your name, Dom? Or are you just Dominique now?
hmm?
You forgot the C in your name.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
they said calling women pregnant. Last time I went to where my cousin works at the beauty shop at, I told her I looked at her and I said, "Damn, you look pregnant. When are you having a boy or a girl?" And she turned around and said, "What the hell? I'm not pregnant." I said, "Oh, you're fat." And she said, "No, no, I can't deal with you right now."
just real quick,
And
Janice, what did you mean? What did you just say
Your name on the screen
to
says
us?
Dahmi. There's no C on it. You forgot the
oh,
sh-
you talking
Oh
American?
yeah, yeah. I just put in so. just something for the chat because they recommended from me that I would have a panel name. So
Uh,
I just put in Dummy42.
Tommy.
If that is what you mean. Yeah.
Janice,
If that's
next
what you mean.
time somebody says you're fat, if they say that, just say, I'm not fat, I'm big boned. Just act like Cartman.
Man, that's
From
He
that.
always said
so
that
much.
when people say in the South Park, when people call him fat, he turns around and says, no, I'm not fat, I'm big bones. There was an episode I watched where where Cartman was on a mission to find out um, um, find out who his real father is, because he never had a father, he's on a mission to find his father. And all of a sudden, when he found out what he is, his mom, and they took his DNA from his mom, and come to
Yep.
find out that his mom is actually his father.
Wow. That's
So they
strange.
knew she was trans the whole time.
Hi, Joe.
What's up, Joe? Welcome in.
Damn, Deborah's really ignoring me today. She didn't say hi to me or
Florida
nothing.
claims Ted entered the chat.
Deborah,
Hey,
why are you talking to me today? You're ignoring all my comments today. You're not liking me or something?
what are you up to, Teddy?
Word. What's Word?
Because I
Walmart.
did ask you, say, what I want you to mail me? Oh, that's what oh, hi, Becca. Can you actually from EV Muck actually make somebody a mod? Well, even though you're not on the StreamYard side?
No, you can't do that when you're in.
And Becca, hit the link and come up on panel. You can see the chat a lot better. It's really cool. Joe, I told on you. You know what, Joe? I told on Chrissy that you were lurking in the bushes and Ernie's live stream and saw what me and her was talking about.
Joe, can you hear us?
Like, well, your cover.
How are you?
Thank you to Deborah. Deborah, sometimes I forget that you might be busy doing something. Reason you don't respond.
You might as well appoint that moderator branch before Ted can before Ted can time her out.
Actually, Ted's a managing mod, so he could time her out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then he could.
I only have a couple of those.
Becca, come in my live stream all the time, yeah. When next time I'm live, if you want to get timed out.
I was actually
You must got so much zoom factor.
Now, Becca, get your happy ass on panel.
Get your happy ass on panel.
I'm on, Creamsicle.
hi, Madam Sunshine.
I found out what they're doing with Hardee's that they completely wiped that off the parking lot. They're rebuilding it back. They're just building a new design of it. And then they took an old tobacco shop and where the old AutoZone used to be, they're wiping that out. And they're going to wind up building a coffee shop there. And then there's another area where they're going to be building a Starbucks coffee shop. We're getting two different coffee shops coming in. They're doing it trying to bring more business into the town.
Our Target has.
They put a Starbucks in there. I'll probably be in town every day getting a Starbucks.
I like the coffee that.
Becca, can you get me something in Starbucks? Oh, by the way, Becca, Daniel's gonna get me the next time he's at Disneyland. He's going to get me the the purple and gold 70th anniversary Disney Starbucks tumbler. And he said, "Don't worry." He said, "I got you." I said, "Just let me know when I owe you, and I'll pay you. I'll send you a Visa e-gift card to pay you back for it." And he said, "No, don't worry about it. I got you." No, end of the day, if you don't want me to pay him on it, it's up to him. Yeah, well, while you're in Target now, get me some pretty outfits in there and buy me some good boots in there with a nice thick heel on them now. Make sure they go all the way up to my knee, preferably in a black or a red collar. And I need a size 10 while you're at it.
Coochie. It looks
Joe, stop
Hey,
falling off the panel.
nice.
I had no sound at all, and that was through my phone.
Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Next
Jen.
time, next time, get everything fixed. Before you get on the panel, or I'm gonna put you on an naughty step.
Well, I was trying to, but Samsung products aren't that reliable.
Well, I beg to differ. Quite frankly, what kind of Samsung product are you using?
It was a phone, and it had no audio until I left this site.
Huh.
Well,
Then it went up
That
full
might.
There's
volume.
no problem with Samsung, and I'm on a Samsung file, and I ain't having no problem. I don't have shit going on. I don't know how old is that Samsung over
Samsung
there.
just doesn't like me.
Well, how old is that Samsung?
Maybe a year and a half. I've had it.
What model is it though?
Just was quick.
G20, I think.
Yep, the G20s are a piece of junk. I go for the
Gotcha.
Galaxy. I'm sorry if I'm getting Samsung. I will if I'm getting Samsung. It's got to be the Samsung Galaxy Ultra. Now the thing is, I found out that if you I've read up about it, I mean that if you do pay for a more expensive phone, you're getting a higher processor built in that phone. Or, processor to that hard drive in that phone than you do a cheap phone.
Hmm.
People don't really realize that.
yes, we can hear you. Hi, how are you? Wonderful.
Hmm. Ah, there we go.
There she is. She's up here now.
Get you some socks.
Yeah, I got you
Back up.
some.
If you look on the side, you can see the cat as well.
I can't. Well, I'm trying to be quiet because I'm
I
working
know.
through
It's just on here, you can
Target.
actually chat with people and read the chat at the same time.
Oh
So
my
that it's
God!
coming
Like
up
I
people's
like
faces.
like my ADHD needs more of that.
McKellen, Madam Sunshine.
Hi, is that Dominic?
Yeah, I've got some crazy delay over here.
I was born a delay, so I hear you.
Hmm.
It's
But
so
over here, you
nice
got
out
to
here in
get
New England.
intertone.
It's 93 degrees. I am loving it.
Oh, no. You could step outside. You ain't out there for a second. You're already breaking up the dang sweat.
Mm-hmm. I might go
Hi.
live later. I'm gonna go to the beach later on.
Oh, go live to the beach. I might
Oh,
get to see
nice.
Becca now. That's when I get to see Becca finally in a bikini.
Be quiet. You're so fresh, Jenna.
Hey, if you
What's
ever
up,
did see me,
Karina?
I'll tell you this, Becca. If you ever did actually send me a picture of you in a bikini, nobody else would ever see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this world that are like that. I am not one of them.
Because I'm not a person that spread those pictures around to people. I just keep those to myself and keep them in private.
No, what do you do with those pictures, Jenna?
Are, Hey,
I don't
what
do
do you?
what you think. I don't do that. What you're thinking. No.
I like being in the birdhouse, Janice.
Oh, thank you, Marlon.
It's nice and cozy. I'll remember next time I'll bring
Macarena.
some little snacks.
Oh, next to the birdhouse.
Yeah, I love that. But I wanted to say hello because I haven't been around, so I've been looking for y'all. I didn't know where y'all ended up. Y'all keep disappearing on me.
Hey, Becca.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know who that is, don't you?
Huh?
You know who that is, don't you?
I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you. Hold on.
You know who that is, don't you?
No.
You know Moana? He's a rooster.
No. It's a
You
rooster.
never, you never watched Moana.
No, I don't watch Disney movies.
You gotta watch it for the rooster. The rooster's hilarious.
Well, I don't know if the Ice Age was a Disney movie, but that little guy chasing a nut.
I don't know
Oh,
if that
that's
was a
good.
Disney movie. Yeah, I think, no, I don't know if it was. It might have been a Pixar movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now go
Yeah.
back to Birdie Bunch mode.
Let's just watch and eating.
Yeah, let's
Well,
spend the next 6 hours doing that.
It wouldn't let me put a picture up there. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a different
I don't know
StreamYards
how to
or
do that either.
huh?
I
Hey,
don't know how
Mux.
to get a picture up here.
Oh,
It's yard.
well,
Why
on
does it keep
Oh,
doing
YouTube.
I
that?
gotta be somewhere real quick. Be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Wi-Fi is terrible. It must be the heat up in here. I don't know. It's so nice and toasty.
Ted, I'm not gonna do that. I done seen Becca's thigh high boots, and I still didn't whack off to them.
Oh my God.
Beanie, you're disturbing.
All I did is I
Right,
complimented.
Joe?
I actually no, I actually gave her a compliment about that.
No, the only time I wore those boots out was when I met Angel and Pedro.
Yeah, and you remember
And
when
I
Angel?
never lived that down. I never lived
No,
those
Angel
boots
went
down.
crazy over the things. He talks about
What
them
is
like
it about
crazy.
thigh-high boots that y'all go crazy about? They're just shoes. They're just boots.
Yeah, that's all they are. They're just shoes, and then what you want to wear, they're just
Hmm.
some people that get a perverted thought
Bean,
in their mind about
I
them.
sent you a picture of the sparkly ones, right?
Yeah, if I say something about you in thigh high boots in a locker room, I'm just joking, but I'm not doing it to be a pervert or nothing.
No, I know. You're being sweet. I know.
It's like I've
What?
seen pictures of Julia sent me pictures of her, when she's out fishing or wherever she's at, or her toes unpainted, when she goes get her fingers done. And
Hmm.
I just give her a compliment all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
please don't say I'm loving it. Ted sent me some disturbing video footage of McDonald's, and I just don't want to talk about it. But please
Yes,
don't say I'm
Dominic.
loving
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Please
We
don't. I'll
all
delete in
know
the
that.
next 20 minutes.
It did not want
it.
to make me go to McDonald's for dinner.
Yeah, I can't
Shit.
stop thinking about it.
Yeah, that
It's
thing
like a
belongs in
triple
the
cheeseburger.
it
That
belongs in the
that
Uh,
commercial is
ocean.
very disturbing.
Hmm. That
Yes,
thing
And,
belongs in the ocean.
Deborah.
yeah, and you know what? By the end of the day, Becca's not going to puff hers up like that.
triple
Well,
She
hot
ain't crazy.
man.
nothing should look like that unless it's an animal.
Yeah, and I'm like, what gives a woman a purpose to take a pump and pump it up that much until you turn it black and blue nearly and red and sore?
Yeah, I don't I think that's AI.
Oh,
I think
Um,
someone's gone mad with that craziness.
yeah.
I really wish I had eaten my dinner before. Now I might not want it.
Hold on,
What
Joe.
you having, Joe? Maybe I want it.
I don't even know what I've got yet.
I don't have
go to
anything yet.
Tamworth? Go to Tamworth and have a good old jack potato, Joe. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how far you're living away from the spot, but that
Um,
would be my daily choice to go with. quite
Oh,
frankly.
Becca, they're building another grocery store in our town called Aldi.
Ooh,
That's a really good supermarket.
The only thing I do like about going, even though you got a choice of buying the bags there or bringing your own bags, I said, I've got tons of bags that I got over years in my stocking box for Christmas. I can use as my own bags.
Or
And I
you
heard
can.
they're a lot cheaper than Walmart.
They are, and they have some really unique things, some
yeah.
Yeah.
really different things at Aldi's.
I think I might start shopping there over Walmart. The only time I'm like, I don't really buy clothes at Walmart or nothing, because most of their clothes are just too cheap. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy clothes. I'm going to Target for that.
I have found some really nice clothes at Walmart. I know people say that, but found it's sundress season. They have such nice sundresses there.
I like Target sundresses.
Well,
Yep,
I
me
have
too.
got
Sometimes they're a little pricey though. Sometimes
Yeah.
yeah, I
they're a little
have gotten
pricey.
well, I have gotten actual panties there that are nice
And here comes
because
Bingley's
they're made out of
panties.
some kind of earth friendly recyclable material stuff. And they hold up good. And then I did get a couple of things there. I've even got the sketty strap shirts there, tank tops.
Did you just say the panties hold up good?
Uh huh.
Does anybody else think that's funny, or is that just me?
Well,
No,
how panties do over time. If you wash them too many times, they get holes in them and they tear.
No, don't let them get that old. So they have holes and tears in them. If they have tears in them, you don't want them to be tears because they're old. Shit.
Hey,
Um,
I get that from hanging around you too much. I'm
Oh,
learning. I'm learning from
Joe,
you.
Joe, just real quick. Joe, are you on the computer right now?
Yeah.
Could you put up another tab for me and hit YouTube on it and just check out what the YouTube panel is viewing right now? Because on my side, when I'm going on YouTube on this stream right now, it's only showing Jenna's face.
really.
Yeah, so it's only showing it's seems like it's a loop or something.
that's weird. Maybe there's a lag or something.
Steve,
Yeah, I think
that's very disturbing.
I just want to have somebody else to
Yeah.
kind of confirm on
The
that.
same
So
image.
Steve said thigh-high boots are meant to live in a guy's spank bank. Well, we
Yeah,
wear them a lot here in New England, Steve. Well, at least I do. I
I
have
kind
at
of
least
noticed that
probably
too
10
because
pairs.
it does it on my tablet.
Janice has high
Yeah.
Timberlands.
Weird.
Those are nice
Now it's a
too.
I get
Janice.
what
Now
I'm
it's a black
taking over there.
screen. I'm kind of trying
Same,
to monitor over here.
which is weird.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the transmission. Huh.
Rebecca, when
I mean,
you come to Tennessee, we're going shopping.
Mm.
I can see you guys on the panel right here, like with my device I'm filming myself with,
Yeah, I
but
can see
I
that too. On my
cannot see
tablet,
it
you
on
see.
YouTube.
Do you all normally, when you go live on StreamYards, or my accent's going to come out, sorry, or YouTube, do you guys usually stream from your phones or do you stream from your laptop?
I looked at it and it was a black screen.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a black
I
screen.
stream from.
Now it's that Everloop.
Yeah, Rebecca, I stream from my tablet and my phone.
I stream from a Chromebook computer
I
stuff.
do have a tablet I can use, but the thing's just getting old and slow.
I
Steve, come
can kind
on,
of put
visit.
my
Welcome to New England.
I can put my phone on it, so Janice, you can see what YouTube is streaming right now. So you
Okay,
kind of have
Steve.
a monitor on that.
Here you go, Jen. She's
Is
doing the same thing
what's
on my tablet.
better for the YouTubers that I just YouTube my nonsense life, but for the YouTubers that YouTube professionally, do you prefer to use your phone or a laptop or a tablet? What do you prefer
I
to use?
prefer just
Quite
to use my
frankly,
phone.
just let me give you my 2 cents. I
Sure.
think it kind of depends. I think it kind of depends on the situation. Like if you just do just a random quick stream. Oh, there we go. If you just do a random quick stream, if you let's
But yeah, go
say
ahead.
in vacation, just real quick, Jenna. If you're on vacation and you do a quick live stream on the beach or something, so of course, obviously the your phone might be better. But if you have something in schedule,
Very,
like you have this big live stream you want to put up and you're scheduling it, I think your PC might be or your laptop might be the best choice to go with.
Oh,
I
sometimes
think it
I'll
just kind of
accidentally go.
depends on the situation. That's all.
I do it all from my phone. I don't, and I just use my tablet to watch other live streams.
I can't see the chat on my phone, so I need my
And I
phone.
also do the, I also use my tablet when I'm going to make somebody a mod, you know, 'cause it's just easier. 'Cause my phone
By
is
the,
still
by the
sensitive
way,
to touches.
now YouTube is showing the exact same thing that we can see on EVMux. Now it's perfectly fine.
Hmm.
That'll come back later. We get to and target.
did it did it turn into four people on YouTube?
Yeah, you got. I
Yeah.
don't like Wi-Fi and Target. You're in a metal building. You're in a building that's got a lot of metal, and it's gonna cause your signal to kick off.
And Corina, I gotta ask you to stop posting food emojis. Just for the
Mm.
love of God, just stop doing it. I'm so fucking hungry right now.
Why don't you
So
eat
am
something,
I.
Dominic?
Huh?
I could just eat
Why
all
don't
them burgers.
why don't you
Yeah, I do too. What is what?
why don't you eat something?
Because I kind of have to cook up something, and I just don't wanna cook something. And I don't have the groceries in my house to just put up something real quick. I literally would have to cook something up for like an hour or something.
Uh,
Mm.
So yeah, I'm just starving.
I want. I don't. I don't.
Mm,
Oh, you should have seen what I seen in Walmart today. I could not believe it when I was out there waiting for my mom to come out. They unlocked the car. They were sitting out there sweating in the dang heat. And it's like, I'm a frozen gun mail. This guy was running around the car. He had his little canoe um, strapped to the top, but then around the sides of it, he had those plastic Halloween bones all permanently attached to it and all down. And he had a sign in the back, which between the little triangle reflectors that tractors have on them. And it said fuck off. And then it said fuck it, and then it said fuck and suck it, you know. And I'm like, what the hell? And then in the passenger seat, right next to me, he had a skeleton that's from Halloween there with fingers sticking up and flipping people off. I'm sitting there like, what a weirdo. And then when I went to Ace Hardware, I took a picture of a Hummer I saw there that was like a dark grayish black color, you know. It just sits there. Nobody drives it or nothing. But they didn't have my Ego 14-inch chain there. But I can actually take my chainsaw and I could put a 16-inch bar on it and chain and turn it into a 16-inch chainsaw. Because it's got the same motor and everything, brushless motor as the 16-inch has. I can literally upgrade it as far as they let me go. You gotta be careful with Karina. You tell her to
Sorry.
stop. She does the opposite of what people say. She doesn't just for joking around and crap. Chrissy, are you being extra, triple extra naughty today? And since it's so hot, this is the time of day you can run around with nothing on, or just in a thong and a little t-shirt, and that's it. Or better yet, just run around in your gown with nothing on underneath. Joe's definitely gonna need a lot of therapy.
Oh, I do.
Hmm. All right.
All this food talk, and Dominic gets up and goes in the kitchen.
Hmm.
Yeah. Karina, I gotta stop referring my smoking issue. She's gotta stop on referring it. Karina, I know I have an issue with cigarette.
Hmm.
It's not smart. I was young. I was dumb. I was naive. And I just picked up smoking. That's what it is.
Chrissy, I feel you're wearing something really a little skimpy to keep cool in the heat. Hey, if Chrissy goes live, I'll definitely be over there modding her channel today.
Is Chrissy actually putting up live streams?
Yeah, I don't know if she is or
Love you
not.
too. Love you too, Karina.
Oh, Karina, I
She,
heard you and Ben were going live together. No, I didn't say you were naked. I said you're wearing the outfit you're wearing is nothing good for. It's not. It's skimpy, but it's good for the hot weather. Hell, if I had a privacy fence, I would sit out naked. And I
Now,
definitely, I
I don't know
definitely
what
can
I'm
see
gonna
Joe
eat.
that picture.
damn camera. I'm still up close.
Well, by the sounds of my tablet, I'm gonna have to bin it. Another Google product for landfill.
Another Google product.
Yeah, as all it's doing is turning on, buzzing, turning off,
That sucks.
and it's doing it over and over and over again, which
Well,
is annoying.
Joe, I just found out that Apple has made new glasses that you wear, and they're used to film on and do all kinds of stuff on when you're outside. And then you just upload the video to YouTube, and you're done.
Hmm.
Dominic, you're so.
Yeah, why? I don't know why I'm so up close. I'm just making fun of it.
Joe, the first time I seen Lazy Jedi come up on his panel, I literally thought he was a damn woman.
Hmm.
I mean, he looked like a woman for some reason. And he said,
Hmm.
then he turned around and said, "I'm not a woman. I'm born a man." Well,
You're
I
a
don't know what
Florida
I can
man.
say.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, what did you say? You're a Florida man, or I'm mistaken?
Yeah, I was messing with Lady Judd. I just joked around with him. Because his face
Oh,
looks like a female face when you're really a man.
man, it's a
Chrissy, I hope
close.
you've been good today.
No, me,
Sure.
me and her are never good. You know that.
I was just going to say, Bean's never good.
Mhm. Bean misbehaves too much and causes Chrissy to misbehave.
Yeah,
Uh,
now I'll tell you this: me and Chrissy are angels when you're around, and when you're not around, we're totally a totally different story. I'm not going to say how bad we are, but you know,
I personally think Beanie's a bad influence on Chrissy.
sent over one time today, Karina. Oh,
Oh well.
that's
now
hair.
go sit on it and twirl it.
Can you just itch my back while you're at it? It's kind of itchy.
No, you just described Chrissy's back though. Grant, I don't want to know why you bent over. No, I'm not gonna ask.
I'll ask. Why did you bend over today, Karina? I don't.
Kinda trying to get the watermark just right over my face.
Oh, now he got the Evie Muck sign in his face.
No, Chris Teddy. They got over on. Are those your new pants, Teddy?
He had got that wild character in his bathroom. You might have to ask
Yeah.
Steve how to get the avatar up here.
Are those
Yeah, I have that pink thing in my face, so
okay? Cute
I
little.
can see her anymore.
You should be able to remove that.
Make sure you give me a sharp knife.
I had the little side purpley pink thing on half of my face.
Hmm.
There
Well,
should
it
be a button
looks
to push
pink
to get
on
the
my
avatar up
phone.
here. What,
Yeah,
Joe?
purple. That thing on the side looks pink on my phone and purple on my Chromebook.
Well, it's purple on my tablet and my phone.
Purple on my phone.
Yeah, I guess my screen's just different.
Your screen being a nut.
Hmm.
Oh, Karina, you're bending over for Ted. What you're doing?
What?
I said that Karina's bending over for Ted.
No, she said not Ted.
I know, but I still said she's bending over for him.
Are those your underwear, Ted?
No, that's a shower curtain.
I'm loving it.
Oh no, she's saying that guys on panel is not Ted. It's somebody different.
Those are Ted's new underwear.
Thank God.
No, Jen is Karina is saying that that's not Ted on panel.
Yes, it is, because he was doing this.
No, it ain't, because that ain't his shower curtain. He don't have that kind of shower curtain, and that's a different bathroom. That's not. That's a different tile and everything. That's not his bathroom. Because see, he's done changed his name. Ted would never change his name to Ted. He would always just
Hang
keep it
on.
saying Ted on it.
Let me see.
Pink
Ted
sheep
would
heart.
never go live in the bathroom.
This live stream is being brought to you by EV Mux. Sorry, I had to do it.
That's got to be a troll up here.
Damn,
Only time
cannot
Ted
try
says
it.
anything in his bathroom is when he's showing the different colors of his urine in a damn toilet. And he don't have a shower curtain. He has a sliding door to his shower.
Yeah.
That's why every
Oh,
time I
that
get
was
spanked,
Ted.
huh?
That was Ted. He just
No, it
emailed.
wasn't.
He just messaged me. That was him.
It can't be because he don't put Crazy Ted on his name. He never puts that.
Nope, that was him.
And he does not have that. He does not have a pink shower curtain either.
That wasn't a shower curtain. That was a towel.
Well, I've never seen a towel hang up from the ceiling all the way to the floor.
I thought it was short.
No. Rhea knows Ted.
No, said it was him.
Well, you got to be careful because trolls can say that there's somebody and trick you.
Alert by EV Mux. Sorry.
Rena, why don't you go message Ted and ask him if he's actually getting on panel? If that was him on panel.
And that Chet is having the same mic problem I was having.
This? What? Look good?
Yep.
Yeah, so Deborah is asking you to marry her. Am I going to be your first one? I'll be putting a seal on it.
You know, so I asked Joe to marry her, but in the day she'll joke around with me, but she will not ask me to marry her or nothing. Oh
At
yeah,
least
just in new
got
Doritos
used to the
flavor.
ring then.
You know the new Doritos flavor is breast milk flavored Doritos.
I'll have to find that ring then.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a Joe next time I'm already send a package to Joe. I'm gonna send a pack of those Doritos that taste like breast milk to him.
Um, I'm not going out to find a comparison to them.
Deborah, why don't you marry me instead? You know, you know, if you were married to Joe, you'd have to clean up after him every time. He don't even clean up his own room.
Yes, I do. Once a year.
But you gotta know by the end of the day, he's gonna make you run around with clothes on all the time. He ain't gonna let you run around naked. And he'll make you sleep in separate bedrooms
Actually,
too.
um, I need a bigger bedroom, Deborah. Not
Yeah,
Deborah.
well, you know, you're ignoring
Use a
Deborah and she's
few.
ignoring me. So I guess I mean, me and her's in the boat in the same boat. I'm getting ignored and you're ignoring her.
I'm not ignoring. I'm just don't know how to respond.
But Joe, I did ask you, would you actually sleep with Deborah? You know, I mean, like intimately sleep with her. I mean, you know, go down and eat the taco, do whatever you gotta do. You know, have kids with her.
Same for me, Ted. I couldn't get any audio on my phone.
Oh, it was you, Ted. I sent you a message. I didn't know for sure, but I couldn't hear nothing from you, and that's when I kept thinking it was a troll.
Teddy, it might just be your phone. Like I'm using a cheap ass phone right now, and it works perfectly fine for me.
Yeah, I'm using Samsung Galaxy
Just
S21 Ultra 5G phone. It works just fine.
I'm using some cheap ass model from Samsung, but I think you might as well just refresh his browser. So I
Well,
think it's just a software issue.
yeah,
Refresh your browser tab.
Ted is using a Samsung Galaxy S23 FE phone,
Rich people.
and it might not support whatever EV Mux is using right now.
Yeah, my Chromebook didn't like it either.
So,
I
boy, don't ignore me now, please. You know, you seem to want to talk to
Deborah,
Joe more than you do me. Now, I asked you
Joe,
about the other day. What are you saying to me?
Joe, Deborah wanted to marry you, so you kind of might as well just say something about it.
I don't
Because
think
she's saying
I
you're
don't think he'll
ignoring her.
marry anybody.
I'll say yes then. Saves me looking for someone.
Oh well. Okay.
But gotta promise that you won't ban me from eating beef burgers. Otherwise, it's a deal breaker.
Deborah, you gotta know, if you're married to Joe, it's gonna be a sexless marriage. Because he's not gonna go down and munch on no tacos. Definitely not gonna lick the back door either.
I mean,
He's
Beanie,
like
you
a
gotta
pro-
understand. Deborah is committed. She's committed. Like she's pitching that one guy out, and that's what she's staying with. You gotta understand. Like she has some commitment right there. And in this case, it's actually just Joe. So all of us just gotta sit down and just watching that. Deborah,
Well,
send him a cake.
myself dinner.
Send him a good old. Send him a cake. Yeah, or just get him into some sort of dinner because then we will be fighting on the clothes.
Send me a cake and you're never getting rid of me.
Yeah.
You gotta know, Deborah, if you're married to Joe, you gotta walk around without showing any bit of skin.
Not exactly true.
I,
Life goes through the tummy.
Hell, I messed around with a woman before I found out that she was actually married and didn't know it. And then when I found out she was married, I didn't want nothing else to do with her in private on Facebook. And then I'm messed around with one who was actually a whore of a neighborhood from New Orleans. And the only thing she wanted from me, she wanted me to come all the way to New Orleans just for sex. And I said, I'm not doing that because I don't know, I don't 100% got to know you that well, and I'm not doing it. But you got kids and you got an ex-husband, and you're dating an old man that's old enough to be your father, and you look like Mr. Monopoly. What, Deborah? You and Joe gonna be fighting over clothes? Is that what it is? Is that what you're talking about?
Hey, a lot of my t-shirts are rock bands.
Oh, Deborah, you know, by the end of the day with me, you can talk naughty to me all you want. It doesn't bother me. You just gotta know if you ever sent Joe a naughty pic of yourself, I'd be pretty blocked. I know him. He's not the kind of person that likes naughty pics of women.
Not everyone needs a naughty pick, you know, Jenna.
You gotta know by the end of the day, some women like the naughty stuff. Just
Mm.
that's how they are. I'm this girl that I'm following called Daisy Taylor. She's actually a trans woman. She said that she after her contract for the porn industry was up, that she didn't sign another contract to keep going because she said when she hit 30, she turned around and said, "I'm done. I'm going into doing something that was my dream passion." And she went into the music industry,
Mm.
started making music. And I actually left her a comment and I said, "You did the right thing to get out of the business quicker and not be like Jenna Jameson and get stuck in that business until you're nearly in your 50s.
Mm.
You were smart." By the end of the day, Ted might not be using EV mugs.
Mm.
I'm wondering why he has so many issues with it. Like, EV Max runs perfectly fine on my phone.
It runs fine on my phone.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it just
Yeah,
might
that's
not
what I'm
run on
saying.
Ted because it's got a
It's kind of weird.
higher processor and a higher software update that EV mugs don't support. Which, by the way, my phone has the same software that his did, and it works just fine.
Mm.
I could tell it's a lot clearer on here too when people are talking.
Deborah is like an ecstasy pill. She's always full of love for us.
Yeah,
She's
Deborah.
always with us. She's always appreciating us.
Yeah,
Like literally, big shout out to Deborah.
Yes, Deborah.
yeah,
We love you too.
Deborah.
We love you too.
Yeah, Deborah. By the end of the day,
Deborah's amazing.
you will always be committed to your husband and always love him more than anybody else. You know. But in the day,
Mm.
it don't hurt to joke around with people and be naughty with them on in live streams or whatever me and you talked about. That's between me and you. That I mentioned some I think it was a Tesla stream.
Put a cake with me in it. Hmm. Sounds
By the
about
end of
right.
the day, I might get Deborah. I might drop her email on me one day for something. I'm not saying what.
I've only got a couple more minutes as my battery's really low and I don't know where my charger is today.
Deborah, I'd rather have you in a pool full of chocolate pudding with some whipped cream on the side.
I'm gonna take it with me right now.
And I mean, you got to be butt naked in that pool. Don't worry, we'll send you the after pictures, the before and after.
I don't need pictures.
And they're so close.
Because some
Damn.
No, in the day, I don't know if you really actually would actually I don't know if you actually would if you would marry somebody or not.
I would marry someone.
Yeah, but if you marry them, you want to make sure they're in your state, they're in your country, and not so far off in
Mm,
another country or state. Because sometimes doing them overseas, that don't work all the time.
mm,
So that just means you gotta decide if they're going to come to your country and live, or if you got to go all the way to their country and live. And you got to figure out how you're going to
mm.
afford to really travel and get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but another thing you got to know: if you're with a woman, you do not have to be married to live with that woman. Just spend the rest of your
Mm,
life with her. You can just live with her and never be married.
I
mm.
tell
I actually like beef burger with macaroni and cheese, but I don't get it often.
The bar I like is just about anything. Just not. I just don't care for seafood.
Mm.
I had a bad experience with seafood one time that made me sick, and I never touched it since. But Deborah, me and you love all things naughty, naughty, kinky things.
hey, you gotta like North Kinky thing.
That I don't know.
Joe, we're all three of us get married. You know what happened? You're going to definitely have to get a job, because this lady's are going to be the stay-at-home mom because you're doing all the work.
Mm.
We're going to put you to work mowing yards for a living. You just know one woman's got a taco, the other woman's got a sausage. Damn, I wouldn't mind seeing you. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing you dance naked. Maybe that'll happen one of these days.
Check, check, check. Can you guys even hear me? You guys hear
I
me?
I can
fine.
hear you
My
now.
microphone's lighting up, but I don't hear anybody.
I can hear you
I
fine.
hear.
I can hear you.
I can't do the chat. I can't see shit. Full screen mode. Full screen mode.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you push allow on your mic and camera and all that.
Dark mode.
Teddy, you got some issues with EV Max?
Yes, Deborah, I got your pics. They looked good.
Dennis, how are you getting food pics from Deborah? You got her email or something?
Her phone number.
Oh, if Janice ever wanted to talk to me, she'd have to probably send me an email. It's very hard for me to give out my number to anybody.
I give out my email. It doesn't bother me.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just saying if Deborah ever wanted to send me a picture of anything, if she ever wanted to send me, she would have sent it through my email, but I'd have to have her email so I can just let her know it's me, and then do that, because I won't drop my email in live streams because it's a way of trolls and hackers can get a hold of it.
Mm.
Or you can get, some weirdos on there and you don't know what because you don't know what stupid shit that they could link to your email address. Deborah, just make sure by the end of the day, you always don't make the right decision who you want to spend be with the rest of your life,
Check,
even though
check,
you're
check.
worried about
I still
married
can't hear
somebody.
nobody. Check, 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 check. I can't hear nobody, man.
How did you get his avatar up here? I want to know. We can't get our avatar up here, but Ted's got his up here.
Check, 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 check.
We hear you.
I can't hear nobody. I can't chat with nobody.
Yeah.
I see you guys' lips moving.
That's good.
This EV muck shit sucks. I hate this program. I won't recommend this to nobody.
Seems like Ted's the one having problems. Hi, D-Man. D-Man, why don't you come up on EV Mucks and see if it works for you? And don't screw up your audio and everything. I'm just trying to figure out how Ted got his avatar up here.
The 3 dots.
I don't see no 3 dots.
Right by your name. Well, on your icon, there should be 3 little dots somewhere.
There's not nothing. All I see is 3 little lines and the camera button and the mic button and a back chat button and then some other button.
Because I done that. I did.
Well, Janice is getting good at getting everything to pop up on the screen. I don't care if I can't put my avatar up here because I leave my camera on all the time. I was just wondering how you do that. But it's weird that they've got a church bar up there too. Wait for Deborah to come back and respond to my comment or message.
Wow. Last time it didn't work. It didn't.
What? You got the background on here too. That has to be that's got to be a laptop thing.
Yeah.
Who's Spider-Man 420?
D-Man.
And why does it say offline on his side?
That me don't know.
That is weird. He must be having problems too.
Sorry, I was just muted. Spider-Man 420 is Demon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it is
Hey,
or not.
Demon. Spider-Man.
It's just every time Demon
Spider-Man.
pops back up, it says offline.
Hmm.
Spider-Man.
That is weird.
Here's the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Joe, will you marry me? Yeah, I think Deborah is kind of stressing on it. So you gotta come up with an answer right now, Joe. That's what I'm figuring here.
She'll come back in and she'll reply to Joe, but she still ignores my comment. Still, I'm actually trying to get some action out of it. Joe's the one over here not responding. I'm actually trying to get something. I'm the one actually
Actually,
working hard over here.
I've got about under 5 minutes before I have to go because my battery's that low.
Deborah, I need your toys and whatever else, you know. You got to make me satisfied over here. And I keep asking the same question over and over.
That's your problem, Beanie. You're not satisfied.
But Joe, you're not satisfied either because you won't answer her when she's asking you to marry her.
I said okay, yeah.
Yeah, but she don't want it okay.
Say
She wants a
okay,
different
yes.
answer. You gotta know by the end of the day, women don't want to hear okay. They want to hear a different answer than that. It's just
And
always like when the guy gets down on one knee, proposes to the girl, and says, "Will you marry me?" They always turn around and say, "Yes, I'll marry you." Saying okay is not what they want to hear.
No.
I could hear
I heard you
Demon.
for a little bit, and then every time you kept coming back up, it kept saying offline for some reason.
Hmm. Right, I'm actually gonna have to go because the battery's about to give out on me.
Damn, Janet. I mean, damn,
Ooh,
he's
battery.
gonna run off and leave you.
But I'll try and come back a bit later if you're still on.
Boy, you'd never break
Wait,
nobody's camera. You gotta know by the end of
we're
the day,
trying to.
it don't matter what shape
Have a
your
good
body
one,
is,
alright?
everybody's beautiful.
Right, I will see you all a bit later.
I know.
Now, how do you exit?
I don't know how to get it on here.
Just click on back. There you go. So it's only us three.
Boy, you gotta always know by the end of the day, all women come in different shapes and sizes. That's how the Lord created us, you know.
Deborah, I think there's a thing you gotta understand. Like, there are a couple of women trying to go for Joe. So you're not the only one, apparently, from what I've seen.
Yeah, you gotta know, Dennis, you always got me to joke around with and all that stuff. If you try to talk, no, you go. He does not want to hear that. I've known him for 10 years on his platform. I know how he is. He don't
That
care about
Jojo.
that. But I do remember one time me and him were talking about the porn industry. He said by the end of the day, he wishes they would just cut that stuff down and get rid of it completely. And I admitted that I
Get
do
rid,
watch it sometimes, but
get rid
by
of
the
what?
day,
Get rid,
I
get rid of what?
get rid of porn.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, it's part of Hollywood. It's always, that stuff has been around since back during Jesus' time and Egyptian times. You know, it's part of history. You can't go it all. I mean, I watch it, but I don't sit there and watch it for a purpose to gawk at women like most men do that. You know. I just see them as another one of God's creations.
Yeah.
It's like when I saw that
I understand.
McDonald's video commercial that kid sent me. I was like, why in the world would a woman do that? She's a beautiful woman, but why would she put that part of her body through that kind of pain?
Well,
And I said she's just doing it for money because they're throwing $10,000 at her and she's doing it for that.
dude. Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's not from like today.
There was one time I was backstage with Joe. He was showing me American Gladiators. We were backstage on 3 yards backstage in private, and it wasn't even connected to YouTube or nothing. And he was trying to get me to say something naughty to the women on there. I wouldn't even say nothing to them. I just gave good compliments about them. And then I turned around and said, they're not as muscular as I remember them being on American Gladiators in the 90s. And that's when he turned around and said, this is not the American version. This is the UK version. And I go, oh, that's the difference. But he could not get me to say anything naughty about him because he was trying to get me to make him laugh. And I said, in the day, I'm not going to do that. I said, I might joke around with women like that, but in the day, I'm not doing it in the day, they know I'm just being joking around.
Yeah.
Deborah, by the end of the day, if he don't want to answer your question, it might be time just to move on away from that.
I think she's just kidding around at this point.
Yeah.
What time is it over there? Like we got it 12 um 12:25 a.m. right now. It must be like 4 o'clock p.m. Or what? What time does it say over there?
It's 5:26 here.
Oh, uh, okay. So you're living more.
That's that's Central Time.
Do you living? Are you living more closer to the East Coast or to the West Coast?
I live more to the South Coast.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. But hell, definitely never seen another woman a dick pic. Did that twice, and that was bad. One never told nobody, the other one just spread it all over the Funko Pop community. And then her daughter, there was somebody in there being a real sick pervert, and I kept telling the dude off, because he was doing it in front of the daughter was only in like fifth or sixth grade, and he was in there being naughty to the mother, and I kept telling him stop doing it, there's a kid in live, and then her daughter figured out how to block me and blocked me. And I told her mother about it, and she said, well, I got to unblock you, so you come to my live when I go to Mardi Gras.
6:30 on the East Coast.
Yeah, E-Man
Yeah,
and
yeah. That makes right about 10. 6:30 on
yeah,
the East Coast. Yeah, that's what I figured. Must be something like that, right?
yeah, because
Yeah.
D-Man and Roughneck are on the same time zone that I'm on.
Which state is Roughneck in again? If you
Dennis,
mind
you know
asking
what
me.
state he's in?
Janice, do you know?
Janice,
I think she got muted herself.
she's not responding for some reason.
Yeah, I think not. I
I
think
can see her lips
Janice.
moving,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
can't hear her.
Janice literally muted herself.
That's weird. Up here, you can't see if somebody's muted.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, Jenna, that's the thing. I think that's the thing. Teddy was mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
EV Max might, at the end of the day, EV Max might have the big advantages when it comes to 3 hours, like free trials and the amount of people you can have in the chat for this free trial. But it's kind of hard to figure out, apparently.
EV Mux or StreamYard?
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I was talking about EV Max, but now we can hear you, Janice.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I had
we
to
can hear you exactly fine.
I had to refresh the screen.
I know that, Deborah. But if you got any naughty, if you want to talk naughty, you just talk to me naughty. I've seen Joe actually get up off Ted's pedal sometimes when he gets too naughty up there and leave because I know he don't like it. That's why when I go in his live streams, he allows me and Christy in there sometimes to say naughty things, but we only do it if he allows it. But we won't carry it too far, you know.
Ruffy's
Because
from
in the day, we ain't
Oklahoma.
trying to mess him back. We don't want to piss him off or anything.
Dominic.
Yep.
Ruffy's from Oklahoma.
Ah, from
Oh,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
So it's more like south and east area, right?
Right above Texas.
Oh. Oh yeah, okay. I got that wrong.
Thank you,
No, that's
Deborah.
fine.
Just about
But
everything.
yo, I think you guys were on this panel earlier this day. And like he showed off his like his property. It's actually property. Like his backyard is so big you could literally build a plane hangar on it, or like
His
it's
backyard.
it's 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 yeah, it's really big. Like he showed it off earlier this day, and I'm kind of jealous about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like we don't have this kind of space here in Germany unless you're willing to pay unless you're willing to pay a fortune for it, to
Right.
say the least. Like you couldn't have this around over here
No.
for any kind of cheap amount of money. But I mean, the United States are big. I think it's from the west coast to the east coast. It must be like 2,400 miles
Close to 3,000.
or 3,000. Yeah, damn.
Wow, it's hot today.
But then again, I gotta admit, EV Max, it actually has some advantages when you put it in front of StreamYard.
It has some advantages.
Yeah, but it
I
goes
mean,
into
it
depth
might
and
be right. I mean, it might be kind of hard to figure out in the first place, but I think it was Demon. Demon just announced earlier that StreamYard set the free trial thing down to 5 hours monthly.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, yeah, you get like 5 months free. Sorry. You get like 5 hours free each month, and that's it. If
That's
you want to have more, you gotta have the like 50
more.
bucks paid version. But it's just as of lately. They used to have, I think StreamYard used to have like 20 hours a month
yes.
that you can stream up for free,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I think EV Max is might be the big advantage. Like, okay, let's say, let's see, let's review this. Teddy got some issues with EV Max earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I think he just went in there and he tried to get on stream. I think he was even on stream and he had some issues with his audio. So, personally, I think it was just his phone.
It might be just his phone.
It most likely was because Jenna, you, and I are on this panel for like hours right now, and we had a variety of people being on here, like Madame Sunshine, like Becca, everybody else. And I think it was in this case it was just okay. We just figured EV Max got some sort of countdown function.
No, I'm messing with stuff.
Oh, you want to see something?
Yeah, no, just try it out. Just try it out. Just you gotta figure it out.
You can do
Yeah,
it
no,
on
I
stream.
can start and stop that.
I know you can actually do that on StreamYard somehow.
Yeah, it's like a 4 count for your stream. Like when you're about to starting a stream, you can put up this countdown. I think that's what it's for.
Yeah, I don't mind talking to Joe for before I get through to him.
I think StreamYard has some similar function. It's just a different kind of sound. Teddy's using it a lot though.
Right.
Hold on,
Janice,
just
you
give me
want
a
to see something?
What's that, honey?
I'm all the way from Germany.
Oh, how cute! That's
He
your dog.
makes sound, but I don't. I don't know if I want to make him yodel. You know, you might get in trouble for that.
No, I don't think
Where
so.
do you get it from?
My brother went to Germany when he was in high school because he was learning German, and the whole trip went over there. He had to pay for his trip over there.
He was most likely on the Oktoberfest, right? He was on Oktoberfest.
But what's weird, he got a postcard over there sent to my dad, and the mail carrier kept running around with it, showing it off to people because on it had this little mountain behind it with mountain, and it had behind the girl, and it had ice and snow all over it, and the woman had her bare tits showing.
Oh
And
shit,
I'm surprised that goes all the way through the mail and everybody can see it.
that's funny.
They still got it somewhere to this day too. And then they said they were at the gym exercising, and they looked up at the gym, and all it was on the TV was just porn in there. I'm sitting there like, now, hang on. I guess that's their workout.
Yeah, it only has
Yeah,
like.
Right, Janet?
I said this only has like 4 minutes left, and then it's going to stop the stream.
It'll probably take you backstage like StreamYard does.
No, I don't think I don't think it lets you start. You have to restart the whole thing.
Oh, you don't think it'll let you go backstage when it ends from YouTube?
No.
Because for some reason it says private chat on the thing.
Yeah, you can have a private chat thing.
I'm just letting Deborah know can talk to Joe for her to get through to him, and if he wants her to stop saying that thing, he's going to tell her.
It's going to be another 4 minutes before it's going to cut you down.
3 minutes, 2 minutes, actually.
Damn.
But Deborah
Going
can always
fast.
joke around with me. I don't care. If she always needs somebody to joke around with, do it with me.
Alright, guys. It was a banger to hang around with you.
Yes, it was fun.
Just say your last words before we getting annihilated by the internet
Yes,
and the end of a free trial.
I'll probably just do regular regular live in the morning, and maybe I'll start a panel after it.
Uh, can you repeat that?
And I'm probably just going to do a regular live in the morning, and then I'll start a panel after it.
What time are we
Uh,
talking about?
I usually start my live at like 7.
7 a.m. in the morning in your time zone.
Yes.
So that means let me add 6 hours onto it. Okay, so it might be like 14 o'clock p.m. over here. Yeah, I got you. All right.
All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Or
Janice was a nice banger. I actually didn't expect it. There will be this many people coming along when we earlier talked on WhatsApp before we started this panel.
yeah. Well,
So
needed a panel.
was it was a great hang around. I think finally Teddy will figure out how to come up on AV Max on a
Maybe.
panel as well. Yeah, I think he's not dumb.
No.
Like he will figure it out eventually. Like I think it might be just some software bug on his phone. But let me tell you this. Was a nice banger. Was a nice hang around with you guys.
You too. And
Uh
now. So I'll see you
yeah,
tomorrow or later.
that's right. See you tomorrow or later.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah guys. I'm